Hello, and thank you for coming. This is the Thomas Cleaning Discovery Day, and I'm Richard Thomas, and I'm the owner and founder of Thomas Cleaning. And you've all come here a long way, some of you, to learn a little bit more about us. So I shall do my utmost to sort of tell you the ins and outs as best as I can. However, this thing today is more of introducing you to us, showing you what we do, what we're about, all those sort of stuff. But it's an overview. It's a broad overview. It won't tell you absolutely everything we do because there's not really the time. There's the place here, and there's a lot to it, of course. But it will allow you to leave knowing whether we're the right people for you, of course, which is ultimately what it's all about, or not. So, Thomas Cleaning. What about Thomas Cleaning? Well, a family business. Proper family business. We've been going 27 years, as some of you may know. My two sons work here. Harry heads up the sort of core business that was the cleaning business. We're still running our business as a cleaning business because A, it's lucrative, but B, it allows us to sort of test and develop and roll out all our sort of creative ideas to the franchisees. Lawrence, he's helps me with the franchise side more. I'm sort of more involved with the franchise nowadays. A lot more stimulating and exciting, I can tell you. So proper family business, and a very different and unique business to, I believe, all of the other franchises out there in the UK today. We are a very different franchise offering a very unique and different opportunity to everybody else out there. And I shall begin to tell you why shortly, but I'm a little bit biased. So better still to sort of allow some of the franchisees to tell you their experiences, and then we'll come back to me and we'll go a little bit further.
We chose the Thomas Cleaning franchise over any others because we did a lot of research, and for us Thomas Cleaning did stand out far and above the rest. We did do a bit of research on it, didn't we? And when we looked into it, it just seemed the way to go.
I chose Thomas Cleaning franchise because I felt comfortable with the staff that I met first of all when I went up to see them. I felt comfortable with the website because obviously I had a look online. I was doing lots of research on different franchises, and I just felt that Thomas Cleaning just felt like homely, friendly, seemed to know what it was doing, looked professional, and that's why I chose them.
I chose the Thomas Cleaning franchise because after sort of months and months of investigating and looking into it, and then meeting with Richard and the team, I found them to be the most ethical and honest out of everybody else that I've spoken to.
We chose the Thomas Cleaning franchise because it's, for me personally, it's family run. It's a family business, and that says to me values. You know, it's got 25 years of experience, so to have something like that backing you definitely can't go wrong. And not to mention that obviously everybody is lovely at Thomas Cleaning and the head office, and you know, we felt welcomed more than anything. You know, we visited a couple of other franchises, and for us, Thomas Cleaning, it had the right stuff for us, definitely.
I think somebody who's enthusiastic, somebody who's looking to become their own boss, and just enjoying being part of what seems like a big family.
Characteristics for a good franchisee would be friendly, be a good communicator, listen to your customers, and just work hard.
We wanted our own business because we wanted obviously to balance our work-life balance a bit better and spend sort of more time with each other as well as with the family, and in that sense it's working out better for us because we do work together. And now we're getting to the point where we don't have to work as much. We've got staff that we've got to cover most things.
It's a lifestyle change, so we're both out of work now. We've come out of work and we're focusing all of our time on our franchise, and I think that is the main benefit for us, that taking back our lives and taking back responsibility of our lives and not just waiting to get a paycheck every month. And the fact that it varies, and it will vary, hopefully, you know, rising in steady increments, but the fact that it varies, I think, motivates us to push it further, because, you know, when you see, you know, your income is changing and increasing, you want to do more and you want to get better.
It's given us a lot more freedom to plan our days. We feel as though we're in control of what we're doing, and we're really excited and motivated by it, which is lovely. It's something that we were feeling a bit jaded in our working life, and now we've got a bit more spring in our step when we get up, I think, in the mornings.
The support I've found from head office has been second to none, really. I've spoken to, everyone, who's there, gives you a helping hand. There's different people, cover different aspects, so they're very knowledgeable. So it's been a great support.
Very supportive from the head office, right down to product knowledge, the best way to go about things, customer service. They've been very, very good, haven't they?
The support from head office has been fantastic. They're always either a phone call or an email away. Richard's always at the end of the phone as well himself, so we've never really had any issues with that. The support's always there.
Support from head office are awesome. They're always on the phone. You can get hold of them at any time, even out of hours. So they are really great. You ask them to drop you an email on this is how you want the information given to you from a client, and that's how you'll get it. So they listen.
It absolutely requires work. I mean, there is nothing in this world other than a lottery ticket that will get you instant success. But even then, unlike to buy one ticket and just win the one time. So, of course, it requires work. But I think the great opportunity is that you can make it as work as you want to. So if you want to put a load of effort in one day and ease back the next day, then you can work it like that. So it does require work, but you can actually make sure that it's in the way that you want to do it.
If I had to describe Thomas Cleaning in 3 words, I'd say they were honest, friendly and knowledgeable.
Awesome, supportive, friendly.
I think for anyone it is a great opportunity. I think that the opportunity to do a job where people, generally speaking, everyone that we've met is delighted with what we're doing for them. They enjoy having you in their house, and the opportunity to get out to a job that people want done for them. And in terms of what you get for your investment, I think it's tremendously supportive.
I'd say do it, without a doubt, in a heartbeat.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, life-changing for us. We're ex-publicans,
Well,
aren't
yeah, we are.
So, yeah,
I
excellent
mean,
way
that's
to
why
go.
we decided to do it as well, like
Yeah.
lifestyle change.
It's absolute great value because you do make the money. Just put the hard work in and you'll get there.
I'd say do it. Honestly, it's life-changing. We're reasonably new to this. It's only really been up and running for about 4 weeks or so, but I think it's the best decision I've ever made, definitely.
I've spoken to a number of people that are thinking of taking on the franchise, and some of them have taken it on since, and I've said the same thing to them. It's hard work, but it's worth it in the end, so go for it.
I don't think Thomas Cleaning could do anything better. They have exceeded my expectations of a franchise.
So, that was our franchisees, bless them, telling us a little bit about their experiences in Thomas Cleaning, but of course that is them and this is you, and this is all about you. It's not even about us. This is entirely about you and what you are looking for from a cleaning franchise, because everyone's looking for different things, possibly, or probably, because we've helped a lot of people start businesses, and a lot of them have required different things. Some of you will be looking for sort of work-life balance, some of you will be looking for sort of more opportunity, some of you will be looking for a little bit more of that, plain and simple. And Thomas Cleaning, the cleaning business, allows all of that stuff. But the cleaning industry is problematical. There's 2 very good things about the cleaning business. One, that is a little bit perverse, it's a pretty crappy industry by and large, run by pretty mediocre people doing pretty mediocre things, generally. And you've only got to do a few things well to be heads and shoulders above most, so that is a definite plus. But the main reason, of course, is the residual income bit of the cleaning business, the cleaning industry. Residual income is rather like an example would be a plumber or electrician, for example. When they get a customer, they do the work, they get paid, then they've got to find another customer again. When we get a customer, we do the job, we get paid, and then we go back again the following week and do it again, and the following week and do it again, and then the following month and the following year, etc., etc. And then we get 2 customers, and 4, and 10, and 20, and 50, and 100, and this sort of residual bit of our business sort of builds and builds like a snowball. So it's a really fantastic bit of the cleaning business. Many industries don't allow it, many business models don't allow it. Cleaning business has it in spades, so it's a fantastic industry to be in that respect. Plus it's a £10 billion a year industry, always something to clean, bit of a cliche, 24/7 business, if you want it to be, of course. So, but I'm going to say something a little bit perverse here. This isn't really about cleaning. You hear about a cleaning business, cleaning franchise. I've learnt rather late in life that, well, our success in recent years at least has sort of shown that our success isn't really about the cleaning. The cleaning is simply the product. It could be bottled water, could be biscuits. It's a product. It's how we communicate it, how we market it, how we sell it has been entirely the reason of our success in these recent times. It took me an awful long time to sort of learn this stuff, but an example would be in 2010 our turnover was £181,000. It had been like that for quite a little while, for several years in fact. I'd been sort of coasting, messing about maybe, I don't know, but in 2010 I gave myself a bit of a kick up the bum. And 2015, our turnover was £1 million, and 2016, our turnover was, I don't know, 1.2 million. So we have a 6-fold increase in 6 years. Quite some growth, in fairness, even if I say so myself. But this sort of speed of growth, this expansion, absolutely nothing to do with the cleaning. We don't clean any better than we ever did. We don't clean any different than we ever did. We don't really clean any better than anyone else for that matter. But it's entirely, our success here has been entirely down to the communication that we've adopted, created, and the marketing behind it, the communication behind the marketing, if you like. That has entirely been the reason of our success. So, this business is all about communication, all about the marketing behind the communication, not really greatly to do with the product. This is a business, not a cleaning business. So, if you're after a cleaning business, if you're after a business, you're in the right place. So, Thomas Cleaning franchise, fastest growing cleaning franchise in the UK. Why are we so different? Well, I'll ask you a question rather than give you the answer. I'll ask you a question. What would you say was the biggest single challenge, the biggest single problem of any cleaning business owner? What do you think the biggest problem of any business owner, for that matter? What would you say was the biggest problem any business owner would have?
Is it cash flow?
No, not cash flow. Very important, nevertheless. Cash flow is important, but there's something sort of a little bit before the cash flow, possibly.
Customers?
Yeah, customers. I would say customers. Well, after 27 years in business, it's definitely customers. Customers are king. Customers are extremely important. Given that fact, what would you say was the second biggest challenge of any business owner? Given that customers is the first biggest problem, what would you say the next biggest problem would be?
Finding cleaners?
Yeah, cleaners, staff. Entirely that. Staff, customers. Customers is the biggest problem. Without customers, without staff, you don't have a business. No business, no customers, no staff. So, 2 biggest problems of any business owner in the land: getting customers, finding staff. Now, we are a very different, very unique business offering a very unique opportunity. And the reason is that we take care of both of those things for you. We find you customers, we can find you your staff. We both do both of those things for you. We can find you customers and we can find your staff for you. And that's why we are so different from any other business cleaning franchise in the UK, because we find your customers for you, we find your staff for you. So, if you didn't have to find your customers, you didn't have to find your staff, everything else could be pretty much taken care of, you reckon? Yeah? Cool. Well, this is a family business. You'll be joining our little family. And as such, we want you to succeed. We want you to be super successful. Not only do we find your customers for you, we find your staff for you, we answer your phones for you, we answer your emails for you, and we take over the communication of all your customers for you also. So we get your customers for you, we find your staff for you, we answer your phones for you, we answer your emails for you, and we take over the communication of those new customers for you once we've got them. And that is why we are very different franchise from all of those other franchises out there. We are very different and very unique. So, very unique, very different franchise business from all the others out there, we believe, because we do it all for you. We find your customers, we find your staff, we answer your phones, we answer your emails, we take over the communication of your customers for you. So, customers. What is a customer? Well, we, in our little business here, in my little business here in Thomas Towers, we have, I don't know, about 600 customers, and we poll 600 of our own and 400 others of our franchisees. And we found that there were about 4 characteristics of the typical Thomas Cleaning customer. Number 1 is that they pay $14.92 per hour plus VAT. Number 2 is that their average clean is for 3 hours and 5 minutes. Some, as I say, will be longer, 2 hours a week, 2 hours a fortnight, 5 hours a week, 10 hours a fortnight, etc. But on average, all our 1,000 customers, rather, this is an average. We can only work on averages, of course. So, the other characteristic is the frequency is every 10 days. So, as I say, some will be daily, some will be weekly, fortnightly, monthly. But of 1,000 customers, the average will be every 10 days. So, 4th characteristic is that the life of the customer is 3 years. 3 years life. Again, an average. I have one customer, an architect in Oxford that we've been cleaning for 27 years. I started cleaning them all those years ago. And we've had him for, well, I've had him longer than I've had my son, which is a weird thought. That's a life customer. And some customers will last a week. So 27 years, a week, 10 days, 2 years, 16 years. Average life is 3 years, 10 days, 3 hours, 5 minutes, $14.92. So that is the average Thomas Cleaning customer. So, that being said, the average customer will pay £1,500 per year, and over the 3-year period, of course, £4,500. So that is our typical customer. So that's the typical customer. How do we find these people? And this is why a lot of businesses fall shy. How do you find these customers? How do we find them? Well, we've taken a sort of leaf out of someone like McDonald's book, and we've taken on their sort of thinking, and we've come to realise that rather like McDonald's, rather than who employ 500,000, they don't employ 500,000 fantastic people necessarily. They employ 500,000 normal people, but they've got one fantastic system. And that's the sort of thinking we've taken on board. So we spent most of last year creating a sales funnel, technical term, sales funnel, And this thing aids the getting and the communication and the getting of customers. So the sales funnel helps us find customers through clear, concise communication, which is what all this is about, and these last 6 years rather sort of prove that fact. It isn't really about the product. Don't forget, product is a product. It is the communication and the marketing that creates the satisfaction in the customers. The customers are after different things. They're after cleaning, of course, but it's about trust, it's about reliability. The product, the cleaning bit of it, the price, those things are further down the line. There's more intangibles than you might realise that are before those things. So this isn't about cleaning per se. This is about the communication and the sort of marketing, etc., etc. And this sales funnel of ours absolutely nails this thing. So what it endeavours to do, of course, is it creates clear, concise communication to your customer. We've created it. We spent about a year last year creating it. Spent a lot of time, effort and money doing this thing last year. And what this thing does, it endeavours to basically communicate with your customer, satisfy them, endeavours to make them, obviously, stay with us longer, pay us more money, make them more valuable, basically. So, what does it do? Well, it 5 times a year, it will email your customer, on your behalf of course, looks like it comes from you, looks like it's written by you, it's signed by you, it's actually written by us, it's all automated, all systemised, comes from us, but for all the world it looks like you've sent it. 5 times a year we endeavour to upsell to the customer, so it'll be carpet cleaning offers, spring clean offers, Christmas clean offers, basically sort of get sort of more value from your customer, add value rather. 4 times a year it will endeavour to get referrals from your customer. Hi Mrs. Smith, do you know anyone that might be interested in sort of using us? It asks for NPS scores 4 times a year also. An NPS score is a sort of good, bad, indifferent request. It allows you to know where your customers are, what they're thinking about, what they're thinking of you, more to the point. And all of this stuff really, really, really aids the customer's journey, the customer satisfaction, and ultimately allows them to stay with us longer and ultimately makes them more valuable. So this thing adds value to them. So every single customer you get, we get, you get on your behalf, we get for you, etc., etc., goes in here. So all your customers are going to cost you something to find, and it's that something generally that is the puzzler. Most business owners find this stuff difficult and find it very difficult to sort of, where's your money being best spent, what's working, what isn't, that £100, that £1,000 I spent, it's very difficult to calculate exactly what works and what doesn't. So we've made it simple. We've boiled it down to an equation. This is a customer vending machine. Vending machines need a coin. Coin into the vending machine, out pops a customer. It's as simple as that. Coin, bang, customer, sales funnel, add value to the customer, make them more than this characteristic. So this sales funnel endeavours to add value to this particular customer that is entered into here. Every single customer that you or I or anyone ever has goes into the sales funnel. They get the same measured, clear, concise communication. So we talked about a coin. A coin with us, to get a customer, to get one of these customers, costs £225 plus VAT. If you want us to find your customers for you, we can do that for you. As I say, we can find your customers, we find your staff, answer your phones, answer your emails. For a customer, for a £4,500 customer over 3 years, it would cost £225. You want 2 customers? Another coin. 3 customers? Another coin. It's really, really simple. We've levelled the playing field. We've taken the ambiguity out of people's differing skill sets. Some are better than this, some are better than that, but really, we do it all for you. We get your customers for you, we get staff for you, we answer your phones for you, answer your emails for you, we take care of the communication with the customers for you. It boils down to, it's a simple equation, how many customers do you want? What turnover do you want? Turnover this, that many customers. That many customers, that many coins. Customer, coin, plop, out. It's really, really simple. So it's 225 plus VAT for a customer, and as I say, really, really sort of ridiculously simple. How many do you want? Now, 225 for a customer. If you want 100 customers, well, that's a lot of coins, and that's quite a bit of money that most people probably wouldn't have. So we have come up with a rather nifty solution to getting 100 customers on a shoestring, and it's called marketing recycling. We recycle your marketing budget on your behalf. All the new franchisees that come on board now, we ask them to commit to a £2,700 marketing budget. That we ask that you spend this on your business, on yourself, to invest in your business, for the finding of your customers, of course. So £2,700 plus VAT, everything's plus VAT, in order to kickstart your business in the first year. So 2,700, the brainy ones out there will have worked that out, that will get you at this price 12 customers. 12 times 225 is 2,700. So you would get 12 regular customers. If you wanted us to do it for you, for example, we would find you 12 customers for that £2,700. However, we have a very crafty way of sort of recycling this original 2,700, so you don't have to sort of keep spending. You can just do it with this one original initial payment. We recycle that, and we recycle it, and we get more of these 12 customers, and 12 and 12 and 12 and 12. I could explain it. However, I've tried it several times over, and truth to tell, we've had to create a video because it better explains, better than I, how this thing works. But it's a really clever way, really clever way of allowing you to start your business, get as many customers as you want on a very modest budget. We just recycle this budget over and over to get as many of these customers as you need, as you want. This is your business, this is about you, so this is what you want. This sales funnel simply facilitates the getting of what you want. It accommodates, it facilitates, it solves the getting. It takes the ambiguity out of spending on marketing budget. Will it work, won't it work, where shall I do it, what shall I do, how do I do it? This is guaranteed. It's a guaranteed regular customer. We're guaranteed to get you a regular customer, one of these people, for that price. How many do you want? Boom. This thing is a fantastic facilitator. It's a vending machine. We've created a vending machine, so we're very proud of it. We're using it for all our franchisees currently, or most of them at least, and it's working very well. So, without further ado, let's see exactly what I'm talking about.
Hi folks, it's Richard Thomas here at the Thomas Cleaning franchise. Now, we probably mentioned that we've been established for 27 years and that we're the fastest selling cleaning franchise in the UK today. Well, we believe there's a reason for this, of course, and that's because we're a very unusual and very different franchise to all the others out there, as we offer a very unique opportunity. We find your customers for you, and we find your staff for you. We answer your phones for you, and we answer your emails for you. We figured that if we could solve the two biggest challenges on every franchisee's list, i.e. how do you find customers and where do you find good staff, then we'd be giving real support, we'd be properly helpful, because let's face it, if you don't have customers and you don't have staff, then, well, you don't have a business. So getting customers for you and getting staff for you is what we do. We're good at it. We do it for ourselves because we're still running our own business as a cleaning business, but now we're going to be doing it for you too. The franchises start at $14,995 plus VAT, so £15,000 plus VAT. We find your customers for you, and we find your staff for you, we answer your phones for you and your emails for you, so hopefully so far so good. However, there's also the delicate question of marketing budget, because it costs to find a customer. Even if you get a customer from a leaflet in the newsagent's window, it's still going to cost you £1.50 for that leaflet to be in the window for the week. So customers all cost something to find, and it's this budget that most new business owners ignore. Well, we've come up with a rather clever solution to this marketing budget, and it's called marketing recycling. So I want to properly explain this marketing recycling and really clarify it with you, because this is an absolute game changer, and it's a thing that's going to make your business super successful. So simply put, our franchise is $14,995 plus VAT, so £15,000, and we ask that you commit to a £2,700 plus VAT marketing budget for the first year, just the first year. As I say, it costs to find customers, and this $2,700 marketing budget is what this is for. Now, we know everything about our customers. They pay an average of $14.92 per hour plus VAT. The average clean is 3 hours and 5 minutes. The average frequency of every clean is 10 days, and the average customer will stay with us for 3 years. These are all averages. 3 hours and 5 minutes, $14.92 per hour, every 10 days, and the customer stays with us for 3 years. Those are the averages. So the average customer will pay you £4,500 over that 3-year period. So how much does it cost to find a customer that pays you an average of £4,500? Well, with us, it costs £225 to find you a regular customer that's worth £4,500. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, so please bear with me, and I'll try and explain where the marketing recycling bit of this kicks in. So you have your $2,700 marketing budget, and if you want us to find customers for you, it's £225 for a regular customer. We guarantee to find you 12 regular customers for £2,700, because at $225 each, 12 of them comes to £2,700. So hopefully you're with me so far. So you now have 12 regular customers, and your cleaner is merrily cleaning these new customers. Right, now for the clever bit. After 88 days of these customers paying you for their cleaning, and after you've paid your cleaners to do the cleaning, your $2,700 marketing spend has come back to you. You spent $2,700 on getting these 12 regular customers. These customers have paid you, you've paid your cleaners to clean them, and after 88 days of all this regular cleaning, your original £2,700 is back on the table. The customers have paid you, you've paid the cleaner, and the remaining money will take 88 days to mount up to a total of £2,700. And hey presto, your original $2,700 has come back to you in boomerang style, and it's back on the table. But now you've got 12 regular customers too. So guess what? We do the whole thing over again. We recycle this marketing budget. We recycle this original £2,700, and we get you another 12 regular customers with it. Again, it will take 88 days to replenish the pot from the profits of these new customers, and approximately 6 months you've now got your original $2,700 back in yet again. Only now you've got 24 customers from it. And we can do this thing approximately 4 times a year, getting you more and more regular customers using the same original £2,700 again and again, over and over. Now with this original £2,700 you can get 48 regular customers over a 12-month period. After a year you'll have 48 regular customers, and better still, you'll have your original £2,700 marketing budget back on the table, straining at the leash to do it all over again. So at the beginning of year 2, you've got 2 choices. You can do it all over again, still using your original £2,700, and we just continue getting you another 48 regular customers over that year or so. Alternately, At the beginning of year 2, you can take that £2,700 off the table and stick it in your pocket. You'll have 48 regular customers that will be creating a turnover of around £70,000, and that's all created by that initial £2,700 that's now sitting in your back pocket. And if at any time you want us to find you more customers, then we just use the same principle. Marketing recycling. It's a really smart and efficient way of growing your business, and that's our crafty way of helping you grow your business. We guarantee to find you a regular customer. We recycle your budget for you, and when you've got as many customers as you want, we simply take back your budget and you stick it in your pocket. Really simple stuff, but so many great things often are. Now, I hope I've explained it well enough to do it justice, because it's a fantastic thing. But if not, please contact me and I'll be happy to chat about it. Hope to speak soon. Take care, Richard. So that was our marketing recycling. Now, let me introduce you to Maria. Maria started her franchise just over a year ago in Northampton, and when she first started, she wasn't getting customers as quickly as she'd like to. She was struggling to do everything herself. So when she handed over the responsibility of finding customers to us, her business exploded. Not literally, of course. In fact, only the other day we found her 5 new customers in 24 hours. How crazy is that? And remember, each customer has an average lifetime value of £4,500. So that's £22,500 worth of business found for Maria in just one day. And here's what she has to say. Thomas Cleaning just found me 5 regular customers in the last 24 hours. I don't have to worry about finding customers ever again. It's as simple as telling them how many customers I want, and they provide them to me time and time again. And probably my favourite story is Greg. Greg is new to the franchise. He used to have a different franchise actually, but decided it wasn't for him because he was struggling to find customers. So he came to us because he knew we could solve that problem for him. And as of recording this message to you, he's been operating exactly 1 month to this day, and he's already got 15 regular customers. That's nearly 1 regular customer for each working day since he started. Crazy. I'm positive he'll have over 100 customers by the end of his first year, which will be amazing. And here's what Greg's got to say. I started my franchise a few weeks ago, and from day 1 we've had customers. We even got a customer during our initial training week. It's a great way to grow your business. You simply tell the guys at HQ how many customers you want, and they go and find them for you. It's really quick and really simple. So I want to hold it there for a second and make sure that you realise just who this franchise is for. It's for people who have wanted to start their own business but haven't ever really known what to do or how to do it. It's for people who want something more from their working life, something with real opportunity. And it's for people who want to take back control of their lives and build something of real value. Now you might be thinking you can't get started with this because you're worried that you might fail. You know what? I don't blame you. Many businesses do fail, and pretty quickly too. And do you want to know why? It's because for a business to succeed, you need one thing, and that thing is customers. And most business owners don't know how to find them. And that's why we do it for you. It's like having a world-class marketing team working for you from day 1. And when you become a franchisee, you're going to get full access to my marketing team who will grow your business for you. So you don't have to worry about the number 1 reason businesses fail. Imagine running a business that didn't need customers. Just think about it for a second. It'd be pretty easy to run, right? Well, you wouldn't need to worry about where you're going to find your next customer, how to cover your overheads and stuff like that. That's exactly like running a Thomas Cleaning franchise, because we find all of your customers for you. And when you start as a franchisee, you'll be able to relax knowing that we'll be feeding your business with a regular stream of new paying customers. And 99% of your businesses don't have that luxury, and that's why many of them fail. And when I was first figuring out how to grow my cleaning business, it was quite painful. I didn't know how to build an effective website, drive people to the website, create attractive offers, and all the other stuff that's involved. So I had to do stuff very slowly, very expensively, in order to find out. I've had to spend in excess of 8 years and probably £100,000 to figure out an effective way to consistently find new customers for my cleaning company. But I don't want you to recreate the wheel. I've already found out how to. I've got the expertise and the marketing materials that are proven to work across all of the country. And I'm going to get my marketing team to just do it all for you and your new business. Sound good? I think so. If all this franchise did was allow you to start your own successful business, would that be worth £14,995? If all it did was to take back control of your working life, would it be worth that for you? If all it did was allow you to fire your boss and start building something of real value, would that be worth it? So if you had a successful business that was growing and making you money, what would it be worth to you? How much would you pay to have access to tried, tested and proven ways to grow your own cleaning business? You can probably see why we're the fastest growing cleaning franchise in the UK, because we're so unique and so different. This franchise isn't a cost, it's an investment. Now, you've already seen how I've spent well over £100,000 learning all this stuff, and if you were to do all this stuff from scratch also, build all the systems we have, the websites, gain the expertise, hire the marketing teams, everything else that's involved, it might cost you well over £500,000, but because I'm giving you all the tools and the resources, it will only cost you £14,995. So, at this point, you've got two choices. Choice one is to do nothing. If you do nothing with the information you've learned over the last hour, what will you get? Well, nothing. Or you can choose to take a leap of faith, spend a couple of hours of your life, and come and visit us to find out more. If you don't like what you see or hear, that's completely fine, of course. We won't hassle you, try and sell you anything to you, because you can move on knowing that this isn't for you. But without exploring this opportunity, you'll never know. So even if you're half interested, isn't it worth taking the time to find out? It's just a couple of hours out of your life to find out if this could be the start of something massive for you. This genuinely could change your life. But you're never going to know that unless you come to the office and find out more by clicking the button below. You'll learn everything you need to know and leave knowing whether this is the right thing for you. Or you could just close this video down and do nothing. Choice is yours, of course. And remember, you can get everything I've mentioned in the franchise, including the world-class marketing and customer generator, for just $14,995. To do it yourself would cost hundreds of thousands. But you need to act now. We're the fastest growing cleaning franchise in the UK, and areas are going very quickly. This franchise area is exclusive, so when your area is gone, it's gone. All you need to do is click the button below to apply for a meeting before your area disappears. Once you've clicked on the button, you'll need to fill out a quick application form, and once you've done that, we'll be in touch to arrange a meeting. So click the button now to take advantage of this amazing opportunity before someone else takes your area. Now, some of you might be thinking that this is too good to be true. We hear that quite a lot. I can honestly tell you that it is not. We're doing this for our franchisees all across the country right now. But the only way you're going to truly believe me and understand the value of this great opportunity is by coming down to see us and to do what you need to do to click the button below and fill out the franchise meeting application form.